how is everybody doing today? So, I just got off from work. I'm tired and I'm about to go in here. It's a little cloudy out here today, but we're going to try to see if we can get a little barbecue in. But before we do any barbecuing, I need to take out some chicken and I got to make some chicken seasoning because I ran out of my chicken seasoning. So, if you do me a favor, I would appreciate it if you all could come help me make some chicken seasoning real quick. It's simple and easy. And then maybe you all can do it yourself for your chicken. Okay? All right, hold on. Okay, so what is chicken seasoning? Chicken seasoning is basically poultry seasoning, but with a kick. And what I mean by that is you add extra, or there's extra stuff in it. If you get it from the store, it's good, but it's got a lot of stuff in it that I can't explain. So I found a recipe online for making chicken seasoning to marinate your chicken, and we're gonna get ready to get that done today. Okay? All right. So with this chicken seasoning, make sure all the new tabs are off stuff. Sorry. We're gonna start with a big bowl to mix everything in. Okay. Then you want to make sure you have your clean, dry container. And with that also being said, you need to make sure you have your spoons. Yeah, your spoons, your measuring spoons, and then all your stuff sitting out. So we're going to use, not the poultry season, we're going to use some, can you see? Black pepper, some dry mustard seed. Hold on, let me see if I can put it up a little bit. The dry mustard seed. Okay, you're going to need some granulated garlic or some dry garlic, some parsley flakes, I have fresh onion powder that I dried up myself, my pink Himalayan salt, my little chicken bouillon, my basil leaves, some cayenne pepper, your celery seed, rosemary, thyme, and oregano. Also, my smoked paprika. You don't have to do these in any certain order. You can do them in your own order, but I'm gonna give you, or I'm gonna let you all know what the measurements of each one are. So let's start with the garlic powder. And we're going to do a half a teaspoon of your garlic powder. I need to make some more. I keep saying that and don't get a chance to do it. Big chunk. Okay, we're going to do a half a teaspoon of your onion powder. And you can double this recipe too. So if you do double the recipe, make sure your jar is big enough to hold all your ingredients in. Okay, that's the onion powder. Now, so we're going to do a teaspoon of the paprika. You can do either regular paprika or smoked. I choose the smokiness because it gives a better flavor. Okay. All right. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So the salt I'm using is the pink Himalayan. Now you can use kosher, Himalayan, or the sea salt. Those are the ones that are better for you. So I got one. And so you're asking me why didn't I do this in the jar? Well, I wanted to make sure all the ingredients was going to fit before I put them in the jar. I need my half. Let's table this. Here, half a teaspoon. Now you can cut down on the salt, but the salt is going to help when you marinate your meat. The salt's going to help um, get the spices into your meat. It's going to help marinate that meat. Okay, so now we're going to do a half a teaspoon of the black pepper. Here we go. And I love me some black pepper on anything. A half a teaspoon of thyme. Because there's never enough time to do anything in a day. Never. Let's do it like this. Okay. Ooh, sorry. And then you got 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. I like oregano. I might put a little bit more in there. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of parsley. One teaspoon of rosemary. And I got the rosemary leaves, so I may have to put a little extra. Because the leaves don't always come out like the way you want. Let's table. Get it out. Yeah, I had to put in a little extra. Can y'all see that? Okay. Now I need a teaspoon of basil. Basil gives kind of a sweetness to the meat. And you put the seasoning not just on your meat, but sometimes I like to sprinkle a little bit of this on like French fries and stuff. Like right when it comes out of the French fry, I need a half a teaspoon of dry mustard. Okay. Mustard also helps break down the meat too, whatever meat you're in. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. Never ever use celery seed. I always just use like regular celery flakes that I've dried up. So this is my first time using the celery seed. And besides, when you make this yourself and you have all the ingredients in your cabinet, then you don't have to go to the store. Um, it says like an eighth a teaspoon of cumin, but I don't have any cumin, so we're gonna skip that one. Eighth a teaspoon of cayenne, and that cayenne just brings a little heat flavor to it too, as well as that paprika. And the last one is the eighth a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon. Where'd it go? Ah, put a little bit more chicken and flavor in there. Now that's it. All you have to do is mix it up. And we're going to put it in our little jar. So now that we have our clean jar, we got our funnel. Make sure you have a funnel too. And now we're going to put our seasonings in the jar. And there you go. Your chicken seasoning. I'll probably go ahead and do another round of this so I can fill this jar up a little bit more. Always make sure you grab a top, put your label on it. You can put the date on it. It'll keep for about a good 6 months. Um, you don't have to use just for chicken or chicken. You can use it pretty much on any piece of meat, but I like this recipe for my chickens. And I hope you enjoy. So if you like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your family. And I thank you all very much. Have a good and blessed day. Bye. Okay, y'all, I forgot something. There's one more thing that is very important before I let you all go. Yes, I did. I end up doubling up the recipe because I wanted to fill this jar all the way up. But whatever you do, don't just take this meat or this seasoning and just sprinkle or douse it on the meat. Massage the meat. Whatever you do, massage your meat. I've just seen people just put seasonings on their meat and then not massage it. Massage the meat so that all the flavors can start marinating. Okay? And I guarantee you, you'll thank me later. So, again, if you do me a favor, hit like, share, let me know how this tastes. If you try it out in the comment section below and share it amongst your friends. You'll thank me. I appreciate you all very much. Have a good one.